insanity that they can do with IPAs these days. Many moons a gay, many moons a gay. I should be slapped for that. What? Be going down, people of the world. My name is Redbeard, and this is yet another Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for joining me. Flying cat. For the beer of the today, we have got this year's iteration of Twin Pines Double Dry Hop Double IPA by the Sawdust City Brewing Company of Gravenhurst, Ontario, coming in at 9% ABV. This is the first time that I've had it anyway that they have full-on changed up the label artwork. It's always had kind of a Back to the Future vibe going on, the Twin Pines Mall from the original movie. Yeah. Apparently, when this was originally conceived by Sam, the head brewer at Sawdust, he had no thought of Back to the Future whatsoever, so it's just a weird coincidence. And they ended up using the label that kind of related to that, and now they didn't anymore. It actually says right here on the back a little story about that, so I'll read that in a little bit. But for now, 9%, double dry hop, double IPA, Sawdust City. The hopes they be high. I had that new binary system one a couple days ago at this point, and it was kind of glorious. So with that in mind, let's see what we got with this one. That's carbonated. That's definitely not as hazy as the binary system was. Like it's hazy, but I can totally see through that without, it's more translucent, but the transparent side of translucent. Like a baby's hand worth of head. Holy crap. Resiny, fruity, piney. So much of the dank. Oh, like pineapple and mango. That smells absolutely delightful. Let's get through this head and give her a shot. Sticky. Super smooth, zero hint, it's 9% frickin' ABV. That's a dangerous beer. Nice lingering bitterness. I feel like the IBUs might be in the 70-ish maybe range. And yeah, just delicious. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody, and as always, all the cheers to everybody at Sawdust City. The beard loves you all. Very much hoping to see at least a couple people from Sawdust City at the first ever Redbeard Beer Fest happening this May 23rd here in North Bay at the Granite Club. Get your tickets now, redbeardfestival.ca. Make sure you spell beard like that. That. Not pointing there, up there. Yeah. Not sure what beers yet I'm hoping to get Sawdust City to bring with them, but I'll have to kind of be in touch because they're doing so many weekly one-off brews at this point. I'm hoping to get something pretty cool by these guys at the festival. And then maybe something like their Golden Beach session kind of IPA. Hazy Pale Ale, I believe they call it these days. That would be nice. Or even one of their lagers or something. Kolsch. We'll figure it out. I'm not sure. This, though, this probably won't be there because timing-wise, I'm pretty sure they're not brewing this anymore. They brewed their big batch of it. It's heading to the LCBO and everything this year for the first time ever, I believe, which is fantastic. And speaking of, I don't know if it's listed on the LCBO yet. I didn't check that. Something I could do during the break, but I'll probably forget. So let's just do it now, shall we? Twin Pines. It is listed at $5.25 a can. That is not cheap. But it's a 9% double IPA. It's about as much, like I believe it's the same price as Blood of Cthulhu was when it came to the LCBO this year. That was a 9.5% Imperial Stout. So, this I'm assuming used a lot more hops and stuff, which can kind of jack up the price. Blood of Cthulhu used the cranberries and the cherries and the raspberry. I don't know exactly how the structure of a beer price works, but this seems a lot less greedy than Collective Arts charging $4.95 for like a 6% IPA, in my humble opinion. Yeah, this is just, it's what you want from a double IPA. What I want from a double IPA. Well, unless like, it's what you want from a double IPA until they start going all crazy with the hazy and the just insanity that they can do with IPAs these days. Many moons ago. I should be slapped for that. Many moons ago, when Lone Pine IPA was first released, a friend asked if the name was in reference to that classic 80s movie. You know the one. Alas, it wasn't, but I vowed to correct that. Twin Pines is an imperial version of that West Coast style IPA, but bigger, bolder, and hoppier. Finally, we embraced the joke, easing my conscience and erasing a grave mistake I felt I'd made in the past. Kind of like going back to the future myself. That's written by Sam. So it was Lone Pine IPA that they originally... somebody had asked about Back to the Future, and that's why Twin Pines always had the Back to the Future. It was a full-on kind of reference to it. I understand now. It says Tropical Citrus Pine. Understandable. Amarillo, Galaxy, Idaho 7, Mosaic, and Simcoe are the hops. We don't have any malt bill. The IBUs is 88, so higher than I thought. And this was packaged on February 6th of this year. That's oh. And that's just great. Hope that'll come through. On the bottom? Yeah, that says Great Scott. That is one trilogy that is so well done. So, like, it's a time travel movie, so continuity errors and blah, 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 and houses, paradoxes, and blah, blah. But as far as what you can do with that kind of stuff, I feel like it hasn't really been beat. The recent Rick and Morty episode where they had the time travel was really good, but yeah, it was just an episode of a show, not 3 movies that were just so nicely put together. Like this beer. Also very nicely put together. I had a bit of an issue at the beginning. I think I might have recorded for a few minutes before I started, but this says 10 minutes and 30 seconds, so I'm not going to take a chance. Little break. This is a glorious beer. I want to say, as far as comparison between this and Binary System, that other one I recently had, I think I like that one just a bit more, but kind of a different... Like, that was way more hazy, a little bit more on the juice bomb kind of side. This is just kind of a straight up traditional West Coast double dry hopped, double IPA. And it is what it is in a glorious way. SawdustCityBrewing.com. We'll bring you to SawdustCityBrewing.com. If you're going through Gravenhurst, I highly recommend you stop and check them out. They've always got like at least 10 or more beers that you can choose from. Glorious little tap room, a bunch of awesome merch you can check out. And Gravenhurst itself is just a really nice little, beautiful, especially in the summer. It's a beautiful little town. And yeah, I've said it many times. They are overall the brewery that has made the highest number of beers that have really blown my mind. And for that reason, I say Sawdust City is my favorite brewery. And if you don't like that, I don't care. It's my opinion. My freaking YouTube channel. Burn in hell. Rating wise, I didn't see this year's version on Untapped. Like I was looking for on a previous beer I had recently. I can't think of what it was, but yeah. We got a 4.03 overall with 2,864 ratings on Untapped, which is, that's up there. And yeah, there's the write-up. The other write-up for this beer that's not on here. This one has the whole kind of reason why they changed the label, I guess. This one says, you've tasted our Lone Pine IPA and you've experienced being slapped across the face with a pine bough. At first, it surprised you, then it grew on you, and before long, you couldn't wait for that Truculent? Truculent? Truculent. I've never seen that word before. Truculent. Do it again. And now, as you stand there in disbelief, you see not one, but two mighty pines looming before you. Are you seeing double? Indeed you are. Twin Pines is everything you love about Lone Pine, but with double the pleasure. Huge mounds of hops are balanced perfectly with massive amounts of malt, making Twin Pines Double IPA one dangerously delicious ale. See, this is not listing it as Twin Pines Double Dry Hopped Double IPA. So I believe that's the big difference they made this year. Before, I don't think it was ever a double dry hopped. It was just a double IPA. I'm not sure on that, but I believe that would be the main difference. Drink number the last. Sawdust City. Your 2020 version of Twin Pines Double Dry Hopped Double IPA. I'm going to go 9.75 just because I like binary system better and I gave that a 10. But for what you know what? It's going 10. Fuck it. My channel, I do what I want. This is as good, just it's a different style of IPA, so I don't even care. I like that one better, but it is a different style, so animal hair is always fun. That's where we're going to leave that. If you had the beer, let me know in the comments what you thought, because we're done. Do that. If you liked the video, smash thumbs up. That was some pretty terrible stuff that just happened right there. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome as well. If you're not, and bell notification, and blah, 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 back with something like this tomorrow. Peace out. That wasn't a terrible outro, but it was not great. Yay. Actually, it's 9%, not 8, like I said before. So, did I even do that? Not sure if I did. Double dry hopped double IPA is what this is. We're gonna just do that all over again. That's horrible.